Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you all for being here. I want to send a special thank you to those that watch my videos and leave thoughtful comments. I appreciate you guys so much because that is what gives me the inspiration to continue doing videos, to be quite honest. I wasn't going to speak on this today. I wanted to do it last night, but the Holy Spirit told me not to, and then I was going to do it anyways. And then as I'm putting my son to bed, we're reading his prayers for Mommy and Me book, and I told him to pick a topic. And what does he go to? Humility. I said, son, why did you pick this topic of all topics? And he said, I just did a random, I just thumbed through it, bam. And this is where I stopped at. And I thought to myself, you know, this is exactly what I needed to read about being humble, because the mind frame that I was in last night when I was going to talk about this was not a humble mindset. It was filled with pride and ego. But first, giving honor to God, the Most High, for waking us up this morning, giving us another chance to be better today than we were yesterday. And I just thank Him for the opportunity. So this is kind of in response to a video I saw of a gentleman that did a lot of work during the campaign season for Trump. He went hard for Trump, really, really hard for Trump. His whole channel was dedicated to exposing Kamala Harris and her people, the Democrats in general, and getting the people excited about the election, things like that. And I support his channel, always have been, you know, but there are some haters out there that have reported his channel. His name is Struggling and Striving. There are people that have reported his channel. Apparently, people that he has actually made moderators on his channel have sent emails and reported his channel to YouTube and things like that. So he gets shadow banned here and there, and views go down, which is really a shame that, you know, people feel the need to do that, whether it be competition or whether it be you just don't like the person or you don't like their viewpoints. You report somebody's channel, and I don't believe that that should be allowed by YouTube. I understand that. I think we should take everybody's report into consideration, but those things need to be substantiated before YouTube punishes, if you will, those channels. You know, I think it's very unfortunate, you know, when I no longer like the viewpoints of another YouTuber, I don't report them. Even if they say something very egregious or misogynistic or racist, I don't report their channel. I just simply click off. I just simply stop watching them. There have only been maybe 3 or 4 times where I've called out another YouTuber by name because they said something I didn't like. I will do a reaction video to them. You know, I've called out Mark the Messenger. I did a video about him. I've called out Big Ward. I've called out Charleston White. I'm sure I called out Kevin Samuels back in the day, maybe. Who else? But I will do a reaction video, but I don't go to their pages and try to get them banned. You know, the number one reason people will report is because they're jealous, they have envy, and they don't like the fact that the YouTuber is surpassing them, or they are offended by something that the YouTuber said. Those are the only 2 reasons a person would report somebody's channel. I mean, everybody has the right to do what they want. Everybody's got free will. You can respond to things however you want. But me personally, I don't try to compete where I don't compare. I only have 1,000 and something subscribers. So somebody that has 2,000 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, I'm not going to hate on them because I don't even compare to where they are. So I'm not going to report their channel just because I don't like them or because I'm jealous and I want to get to where they are and I want to catch up. So I'm going to try to stop their flow. That's being a big time hater. And I don't like that type of stuff. I don't operate that way. Even with channels that are smaller than me, I have no reason to stop a channel that's smaller than me. For what? I'm doing better than them. So why would I want to hate on them? Why would I want to throw dirt on their name in order to stop their flow? But people do that because they're envious and they see something in that channel that they don't have. And they know, they already seen the vision that that channel is going to surpass them. So they try to stop it and block it. But I promise you this, what God has for you, no human can stop it. They could pray, they could do witchcraft, they could talk dirt about you behind the back. But guess what? All of that stuff comes to light. I have found out all kind of stuff about people that done talked about me. It then came to the light. God will expose it. So don't worry about it. But there have been channels where I've been, heavily invested in, watched, commented, provided feedback, all of that, and then next thing I know, that YouTuber is acting funny with me, so I'll give that person, at least 3 times to show me that they just don't F with me, first time, okay, maybe they're having a bad day, they snapped at me, whatever, and then it never happens again, or they snap, or they say something indirect, and I be thinking it's me, but I don't be sure, so I let it go first time. Second time happens again, I'm like, okay, wait a minute now. This is hitting a little too close to home. I'm feeling this might be personal. Third time, okay, bam, I know they don't F with me, but guess what I do? I don't report that person. I just simply stop watching. And then sometimes I may feel the urge to go back and check and see what they up to. So you have to do things, the right way, and you have to do things in a way where God is not going to be displeased. You don't want to displease God. Everything that we do in life should be to please the Most High. We need to have humility, less pride, less ego. That pride and the ego will have us responding to stuff that we should not respond to, And it's unfortunate because when you in your heart of hearts know you a real one and you're lumped into a group of people that are potentially trying to stop another person's growth, that hurts because I know that I'm real. But some people are so damaged and some people don't have discernment that they don't even know when a real one is in front of them. If I've ever supported your channel, if I've ever spoken to you offline, if I've ever looked out for you, if I ever gave you a Cash App or 2 or 3 or 4, if I ever gave you information, I'm not a hater. But you wouldn't know that because your discernment isn't there. So I don't blame you. I understand this world is wicked. And there are some weirdos online. Trolls can get away with a lot. But you have to remember that trolls are just miserable people and they want you to be miserable with them. So it is their mission. It is their job. Satan's job is to steal, kill, and destroy. So they're going to come into your chat. They're going to come onto your page, and they're going to set something negative, and they're going to know exactly what to say to make you flip and crash out. But don't let them. That's trolls' jobs. That's their job, But when you're a real one and people don't trust you, that's hurtful. But at the end of the day, I understand because of the world that we live in. Everybody's got to be cautious. Everybody got to be, But there are so many people here that don't want real friendship, don't want nobody really in their corner. Because when you show up and you do exactly what you say you're going to do, they're mad that you kept it real. They mad that you actually was 100. There are people that are actually out here like that are mad because you actually do what you say you're going to do. And guess what? If you are one of those people, do me a favor and just stop talking to me. Stop dealing with me. If you feel in your heart of hearts that I'm not for you and that I could be one of those out to sabotage you, just leave me alone because you will have done me a favor. This crabs in a barrel mentality online is ridiculous. And I know it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop because this is just the way of the world. Social media is literally a microscope that shows us what the world is becoming, and it's just a reflection of the way people think. And 90% of it is negative. Don't get caught up in it though, y'all. Don't get caught up in it.